United States benefit from Japan's earthquake, but are you aware that the firm is limiting the topic to only social disasters?
Yes, and that is why I brought up the issue of Libya with its gas prices, which because of the strife in Libya, the oil prices of the region have gone up, driving gas to $4 a gallon, increasing production costs across the board for American companies, thus reducing their productivity.
You claim that the United States has the highest GDP, even in our current economic crisis, so you're putting foreign countries before the United States?
No, what I'm saying is that we are in enough health to be able to spare less than $1 trillion. Like, we were able to spare money to give to countries that are suffering these horrible disasters, rather than just sit on our great economy that we have going.
Are you aware that more than 70% of the American people wish to see foreign aid reduced for social disasters?
Well, I learned that from your speech, Kristen.
Okay. Are you aware that approximately 80% of Americans think that excessive amount of our federal budget are being used for foreign aid? Excessive amount.
An excessive amount of the federal budget is used for foreign aid?
Yes.
Well, that is false because the federal government's budget does not... They believe that, but that's just not true. That's a sign of ignorance of the American people. Because the federal government, I don't have the numbers exactly, but the federal government does not spend an excessive amount on aid.
Do you think that the foreign aid that we're currently giving to foreign allies for the social disaster are in reality truly benefiting from our aid?
Could you repeat the question?
Do you think that the foreign aid that we are currently giving to our foreign allies for the social disasters are in reality truly benefiting from our aid?
Yes, as I showed in my cross of view with the Chernobyl, it went from a totally inhabitable region because of the nuclear fallout of the social disaster that went on there, and then it became a habitable, and actually now it's beginning to be a productive region because of American aid. So yes, I believe that it does.
But are you aware that Nick could just in his speech give concrete and solid evidence and stats that in fact it's actually not benefiting because it leads to corruptive results?
And yet, didn't you also in your cross admit that not 100% of the aid that goes through these governments does not reach the people? Therefore, it's not totally corrupt. Actually, money does reach the people, aid does reach the people, and we're actually helping them.
Okay, first of all, I asked some questions, and in your cross, didn't you also mention that also 100% of the times it's also not effective?
I said that not all of the aid reaches the people, but some of the aid reaches the people, and also